Let's go, team. What's happening? What's going on? Hope the team is doing well. I hope the team is doing well. Are you guys good? Are you guys good? Yes. We're here. Perfect. I love this. Bevan. Nice one, team. Plug. Events. Nice. I'm doing well. Tepsa. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you, brother? How are you? On my side, I can't complain. Yeah, man. Brand new day. We're looking at the markets. This is us, man. Is everyone doing well? Is everyone ready for today's session? Are you guys excited that we're here? Are you guys happy that we're here? Yo, it's burning hot, bro. Boom, let's go. You got that right, Khotso. Got that right, bro. Yes. Wishing you a profitable session. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. We need that. We need that daily, bro. We need that. Regardless, we're here. That's true. It's powerful, bro. We're doing this. Nothing is stopping us. We are within. Okay, let's put this here. Like this. Yes, team. Guys, we are about to start now with the session. Obviously, it's a very good day. It's a brand new day. Amazing day. I'm going to start off first by obviously looking at Forex Factory. I just want to see what we have going on for today. And then from there, we are going to be looking at the markets, the dollar index, gold, US 30, US 100. That's all that we're going to be looking at. And yeah, man, I'm excited. I can't complain. And yes, man. So guys, the ones that are here, if you're here for the first time on these sessions, I want you to understand and take it to heart that these sessions are not supposed to be used for signals or any financial advice, but instead they should rather be seen as educational purposes, because what I'm doing here is I'm trading live in the markets. And with that being said, I'm as well documenting down my journey, which means that you should not try to copy what I'm doing. You should not try to just execute without understanding. Like if you see a trade that I'm seeing and I'm executing, the trade doesn't go well, you shouldn't be upset, because that's anyways a setup that you as well saw and believed in. You know, what you can learn from me is see how I'm reacting when I'm losing, see how I also react when I'm winning, see how I just stay consistent in the markets regardless of what results I'm getting, right? Because just because today I lost doesn't mean that I'm like I've lost forever. You know, we do go through losing streaks. It happens. So I want you to be able to understand that. And yes, man, today is Wednesday. It's a good day. Last week, something happened. Like last week, Monday, Tuesday, we had profitable days, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they were not profitable. This week, Monday, Tuesday, they were profitable. Today is Wednesday. I don't want to say we're going to have an unprofitable day, because that will, like, I might as well not trade because I know I'm going to lose. But that's not the case, right? I am still going to show up in the markets. I am going to look at it. I am going to try to find entries, and I am going to execute if I do happen to see entries, okay? So yes, man, let's do this, guys. Obviously, if you are new to this channel, maybe you just discovered me, you just came across this live session, the best thing that you can do is like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Lisba Mutupi. I've been actively trading the markets for the past 9 years, and yeah, man, since I saw these candlesticks, life has never been the same for me. And right now I'm just documenting down all my trades, everything on the internet, so that you can be able to see like what happens in the markets, you know. Okay, so yes, man, let's just start off first by looking firstly at what the news has for us. Okay, so today is Wednesday. We had these news that came up here: ADP, NF, non-farm employment change. So obviously you can see the previous that we had 105k forecasted was slightly more, but in fact we did push more higher as what was forecasted plus as well previously. So let me just see what this could be. So obviously the more it is, it means that it is good for currency. Okay, so just to understand, here's some notes here we can take from it. The data provides an early look at the employment growth, usually 2 days ahead of the government release employment data that is designed to mimic. So basically here they're giving out data that's trying to mimic I believe it should be the NFP session, because you can see 2 days ahead. So it could be the NFP. And with the looks of it right now, I can easily see that here it's saying that the dollar has gained strength, which means that there's been more employment growth, which means with more employment growth, obviously the dollar is going to gain strength due to the fact that there's more money that's going to float in the country and things like that. Organizations, businesses are doing well, so that's why people are now able to get jobs. So yeah, man, with that, I understand that the dollar is pushing upwards. So let me just come in and look at what the dollar is saying itself on the charts. Yes, I can see it pushed upwards, you can see. So let me remove this. This is from previous day. Perfect. Just gonna clean this out real quick. Sorry. So already with the looks of it, like Price did mention that, I'm just gonna clean this as well. Price did mention that the dollar is gonna be going upwards, right? It's gonna be shooting upwards. And already with the data that I have that I'm seeing here, I can already see, truly speaking guys, with the dollar, we've been ranging in one area. If you look properly since last week, Monday, since we've been in between this 99 level and yeah, so basically 99,500 and this 98,900 level, we've been going in and out of it, right? In and out. So obviously we've been ranging with the dollar, so there's not really any clear perfect direction, because even for me to be confident with the buy, it has to break above, then come back and go up. So with the looks of it, since what they mentioned from the dollar, we understand that the dollar could be going upwards. So let me just put here bullish dollar. And already I can even see that just by having my data here, I can see the prices now. We see this 1 hour higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then obviously now we've broken above these higher highs. So, but let me just say, like this, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and we had this higher high here, and then a higher low here. And obviously now we're breaking above the previous higher highs, and we could potentially create new highs. So with that being said, already I can see that the dollar is gaining so much strength. And if dollar is gaining so much strength, which means that gold has to go down, right? So yesterday I was looking for already, I'm not going to cover the yesterday's trades that I took, which was the soya, but already I was believing the price is going to come down, maybe gauge here, and then once we gauge here, we go up. But you can see it got here like an Asian session. So I don't really trade Asian session, which means that I didn't look at it even. My charts were off. You need to be able to know charts should be off. And yeah, man, with the looks of it, bro, this thing should be dropping any moment from now. It would have been nice to, let's see, yeah. Yes. So I think I'd have to also find like a target in terms of if it happens to drop, where are we going to drop to? Let's look at the 1 hour real quick. So with the 1 hour, I can see we have this area that I previously had as a low. Plus as well, we have this area here at the bottom. These are two major support areas, whereby if price happens to drop, it could either come here, maybe try to push up, but if not, come slightly low. I think it's gonna push more low somewhere here before it goes up. That's what I'm seeing. Price like dollar on the, I mean gold on the not 1 hour, but like ultimately just coming down. If not go up here, then obviously there's a high chance it's gonna go up here. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for right now, which means that I could either where it is right now, truly speaking, I would love to sell once it gets here. Looking at it, I would love to sell once it gets here, but I'd have to be very, 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 very careful, because price could get here, and then once it gets here, it breaks above, and then maybe it comes here. So I have two scenarios in mind. Either price is gonna sell off from here where it is, like push slightly up once it gets here, and at this area there's a resistance here. You can see we had these lows, price came from these lows, lower high, lower low. So obviously I'm saying that it should at least come test these lower highs and then continue going down to the lower lows. But if this setup doesn't work out, if I execute it and then it hits my stop, that means that I have one last entry here for a sell, right? So this could be the first opportunity, and this could be the second opportunity, which means I have to take it easy, maybe risk less, so that I have more room for like a stop loss. If it hits a stop loss, I know that I can let me just look at the market to see if there's not any news that are going to mess us up. Okay, so 3 p.m. right now, we have news that are coming up, which is going to be this. So I'm not going to execute obviously now. I'm going to wait for it. But I see there's major news that are coming up in the next 1 hour. So hopefully at that time would already be in and done, right? So let me put just the quicker ledger. Yes. So this, if this doesn't work, then this one here. Right here, okay? Perfect. Let me use up my tool to see if it's seen the exact same thing that I saw. Yeah, obviously I can see now it's saying this is a strong high. So that's perfect. But it won't really be nice if it goes down from here where it is. But I wouldn't enter a trade like this, because I'm entering late in a fear of missing out. And yeah, it might go down and leave me out, but I think it's okay. Okay, so let's look at Nasdaq real quick before we miss out any opportunities on Nasdaq. Okay, so US 100. US 100 yesterday we also caught a nice big trade. Price went short all the way down. We caught a sell somewhere, yeah. Let me remove this. Caught a sell somewhere. Yeah. And then it went all the way down to TP somewhere, yeah. I was seeing price come here to test from here, but I guess the sellers were not strong enough, which means that the sellers are not really that strong, because you can see it did test there, it went down a bit, and then it went up, down, and so on. And right now I can see that we are in this beautiful ranging market, so it's either price could respect these lows, because here the only thing that I can look for is buy opportunity, so we could respect this low right here. And obviously if I can just have my trend line all the way from here, you could see that we have these touches, first touch, second touch. If price happens to push down here for a third touch, then I'm more likely to be excited for a buy entry, because I wouldn't want to sell a market that I'm seeing is pushing upwards, right? Even though, you know, sometimes obviously you might catch a trend, but it's much more easier to, you know, go with it. I mean, instead of like, because I know sometimes people would want to, catch a trend at the beginning, which means that like obviously sell wanting to go down with it. But the easiest way that you can enjoy the market is go like move with it. Like if it's going up like this is forming higher highs and higher lows. So rather for me to look for buys. Okay. Okay, so I'd have to wait and see how this one here plays out. Okay, let me see what gold is doing real quick. Okay, gold is he's playing. Okay, just wanted to see if it's not gonna. Got time. We still have time, right? Yes, we still have time for the news. Let's see. How did these ones here come out? They're not too strong, these ones. It's this guy here speaking. It's done. Or he obviously still speaking, so it's gonna take some time. So here I have one scenario, two scenario, which means that if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna take this one. Obviously, if it doesn't work out yet, then I'm out. Ne? So I'm gonna mix up my risk, like not mix it up. I mean, share it. So instead of going like maybe 1% on this specific trade, I'm just gonna go 0.5 and 0.5. So if this trade doesn't work out, I know that I can still catch this trade. And then if both trades don't work out, I've lost almost like I lost one trade, right? So I see this one as like it's getting ready. So let me just come here on my futures. This is MQC. I'm looking to sell right here. Let's see. Right here. I'm not gonna go hard. I'm gonna put my stops just above here. I'm targeting 1:2. I think 5 is fine. It's okay. Less than 0.5%. I think that's perfectly fine with me. And obviously take profit. I'll manage it. The more it goes down, I'll just see. Obviously, management plays a role, right? How you manage a trade is much more better than just catching it. I mean, we can catch a trade, but the most important thing is how we go about managing it. Uh, Okay, so hopefully it does push up slightly a bit. Okay, but you know how the market is, this thing could just not shoot up and go straight down, or it could break up and then take out the highs. It's also possible, so we have to be extra careful with it. But today, because I know that like I did mention, because according to my data, other days when I was trading the previous week, on days like this, they were not really that good. So the best thing that I can do, rather, instead of just being scared and not trading, the best thing that I could possibly do is what is it? The best thing that I could do is just manage it proper, like just reduce the risk. You know, like it's easy. Not easy in terms of like it's easy. Trading is easy. No, trading is hard. It's not easy. They lie to you if they say it's easy, but it's easy in a way whereby if I try to like, I'm already seeing two scenarios here, a sell here, a sell here. If I risk a lot here, I won't have a more ammunition. Like if you have two bullets, you can't shoot two bullets same time. You have to shoot one, wait for the other opportunity and shoot the other one. You understand? So that's my opportunity here. This is the first. If it doesn't work, this one is gonna I'm gonna go for this one. If both don't work, it's more like I lost one trade basically. That's just what I'm trying to say in terms of management, because I'm opening up room for error, especially seeing that from previous days. Mondays has been giving us a lot of, Wednesdays gave us not the best data from the previous week. And with Nasdaq, I actually would love for it to shoot down so that I can buy it here at the bottom. But if that doesn't happen, I'm just not too confident with the sell here on each, because this thing is creating higher highs and so on. So I'm not too confident with the sell here, even though I think it might push up and then come back down. But I just don't like how it keeps breaking highs, right? Like, and then, you understand? So that's also what I don't really like. So let me see US30. Let's look at US30. US30, yesterday we saw it from here at the bottom when it came tested and then it shot up, came back down, and then obviously shot up. And now we had this huge retracement. So it's still same setup that I saw from a bigger time frame. Like upward, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So obviously now price having to form a higher low, price could already here where we are on US30. We could see price slightly shooting low before it shoots back up, but I would have to find the way exactly on the lows, because okay, I saw a spot. I saw a nice spot. Right here. Yeah, right. Yeah. So far for now, it's still forming those lower internally, like internal structure. Remember, I saw those higher, higher, higher lows, higher, higher, higher lows, but that was more on the bigger time frame. So for now, this is internal structure, and for the internal structure, I can already see that we are forming these lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. So price could as well come here. Somewhere here, this resistance. Obviously, even just if I can draw my trend line. From the first touch to the second touch, you could see it's going to give us a third touch here. Yes, so this could come here and then push down, come here, and then we should see from once it gets there. So I'd want to see what it does when it gets here, plus as well when it gets there. Whichever one gets first, I'll look at it, right? Let me see what this one here. Okay, Nasdaq. Yeah, we're still coming well with Nasdaq. Let's see gold. Gold also playing. But if the news are gonna be coming up, like if this trade doesn't activate me and the news are coming up in 5 minutes, I'm gonna close it, shut it, remove it, because I don't want to be in it when the news are coming. Anyway, there's a lot of movements that could potentially happen that are not gonna be too nice, and I wouldn't want to be involved with that. So this trade should just happen before the news come up. Otherwise, I would have to wait for the news to happen, because the news can come, it can maybe play, and then when the news come, then boom, and then come down, you know. So I'd have to be very, very careful. But today I'm not going too heavy. I'm taking it nice and easy, because I also know that behind every winning streak comes a losing streak. So we just been in a losing streak. I mean, a winning streak this week. So I should open up room that something could come, but at the same time I can't expect losses. You can't trade and expect losses. So you have to open up room, but don't really expect them. So let's just see what gold does. Another thing that it could potentially do maybe is like, and then maybe play when the news come, and then go down. So remember, I'm just doing this so that I can show you different scenarios, by the way, so that we know how to plan ahead of the market. But remember, guys, nothing that I'm doing is financial advice. Nothing that I'm doing, you shouldn't be copying my trades, especially if you don't know what you are doing. US30 EM, and it's looking good. I think I'm gonna remove this, but I just wanted to have this so that I can show you. Let's touch, so I can remove it now. Could potentially just push down and then go up. Let's see. Okay, so it's coming all gold. Gold. But yes team, it's a beautiful day, you know, brand new day, brand new trading day. And trading is nice if you respect your plan, right? If you just start off by wanting to double your money every single day, it's gonna be stressful for you, because on days when things don't work out, you are gonna be stressed, you're not gonna enjoy it. But if you just respect the risk, then you'd notice that it gets boring. I won't lie, it's not nice, but it is boring, because you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait, and you catch trades, and you know they work out, they don't, but you let your edge play out in the long run, right? The most important thing is letting the edge play out in the long run. Okay, let's go team, let's go team. I hope the team is doing well, guys. If you're new to the YouTube streams, this is what we do every single day. South African time, it should be 2:45. We are looking at the markets. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys, the best thing that you can do is to just subscribe to it right now. Like this video if you believe that it's value that's being shared. I'm tired. I'm done and tired with everything. Done and tired with signals. Done and tired with copying trades. Done and tired with that. So I just feel like it's better for a person to watch, you know, like actually being involved in the markets, like, you know, just watch, seeing. But some people, obviously, they take things like this the wrong way. They try to copy. But if you copy, you're not gonna get far, because at the end of the day, you are supposed to learn and be able to make your own choices, your own decisions, learn from this. So if there's a day whereby I stop doing lives, at least you took something, you know. But if you're copying, you've grew your account, yes, but on days when we stop doing lives, so what are you gonna eat, you know? So yeah, man, I can see gold is like pushing down now. I didn't want to sell it here because anyway, I like my plan is not to sell it here. Yeah, we broke the law. Yeah. Where are these things coming? Where is this? Oh yeah, this is the one. Where is this one you're coming from? No, this one's removing. Oh, this one. Yeah, obviously it's going down. It didn't activate me, so I'll just have to wait and see. Maybe, like I did mention, the news that are going to be coming up, but I could just and then maybe take out these lows and then come back up and then go down. So we'd have to see. Can never really predict the markets. The only thing you can do is trade our plan. Okay, so I didn't get activated anyway. Let's see, team. I hope everyone is doing well, though. I hope the team is well. What broker do you use? Check the link that is in description. We do have a link in description where you'd be able to see access to the broker that we use. Let's go, team. We're doing this. Obviously, if you're finding value, guys, the best thing you can do is to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're growing day by day. We're becoming better. We're looking at the markets. You see gold, Nasdaq is also making me, I think this one, if I saw, I'm going to have to put my stop loss a bit higher, like maybe something like here, because like I see when price was going up here. You see here when it was going up, it didn't go up with momentum. Look at how it's going up. It's not momentum. It's not going up like this, you know. There's not any real momentum, but look at when it went down massively. You understand? So that could as well be price just showing and telling that, hey bro, I have more selling power compared to more buying power. So here you can see I sold off massively, but I just want to come up and activate more orders, the ones that were not executed, just so I can eventually continue pushing downwards. So if that is the case, we're going to have to work with it. Let me see, we still have 40 more minutes for the live. Let me see, not the live, I mean for these news, these high impact news that are coming up. So we'd have to also see what those news are doing. Maybe gold already is going to the first trades take profit, even though it didn't activate me, which would mean that I might have to remove my pending order. Let me just see. Because we could still respect this area and go up. See, yeah? We could respect this and then go up. And if we respect this and go up, if we respect this and go up, which means that price could break these highs, but it could break them and come here. So what I would do for now is I will remove this. Let me remove this, because imagine it got close to, they say if already were activated, I would now be obviously moving my entry to stop loss, right? but now I'm gonna have to remove it. Okay. Okay, let's just see how it goes. Let's see US30. US30, obviously, right now you can see we're coming for those lows. Once we take them out, we are coming for this low right here. And with this low, once we get here, we could potentially see a nice buy. Yeah, we could potentially see a nice buy like this. But if we still continue to push up, like here where we are, we push up, we would see some sellers coming in from there. Let's see. Nasdaq. I think Nasdaq is the one that's going to be ready. Okay, let me see what gold is doing. Okay, gold. Yeah, gold already here we are. You can see this heavy momentum. So let me just remove my pending order here. Because already we hit like this TP, so this trade is no longer valid, the specific one. So let me remove it. Let's go, team. Let's go. Let me delete this. And I think that's the reason these sellers didn't really push up to activate was because of the reason these sellers didn't really push up to activate, because obviously we could have still got a sell here, you know, and all that. Yeah, but take profit was going to be far, because 1:2 was going to be, no, this was not going to be a good trade. So let's wait for this and see what this is going to do. Okay. And honestly, but this, we could still see testing here and then going back up, but I wouldn't really take this because this is internal structure, because it could still respect this and then go up, but it's still internal structure, and this one here is more valuable. It's a higher support area. Let's see. Yeah, this one here is much more valuable compared to this. This one is more valuable compared to this. So it can respect this for the internal structure, but the best would be, like, let's say for instance, because it can still take out, right? Because what could happen is price could activate, and then plays around, and then news come up, then boom, and then boom. You see, so that's also a scenario that could potentially happen. So we need to just open up our eyes for all possible angles, bro. All angles we need to be aware of. Prepare. Okay. Let's look at USDT. Is it moving? Not actually. Let's see US 100. Yeah, US 100. It's looking like it's ready. What do you guys think? Do you think I should take it? Do you think I should take it? What do you see? Let's see. If more of you guys say yes, go for it, I'll go for it. If more of you say don't go for it, I wouldn't go for it. But the honest truth is that with this one here, the reason I'm even like saying this is, here's it. Like, this is how you make a decision. Price is moving upwards. It's an upward trend. Can't deny it. It's an upward trend, right? But as soon as we got here, these are previous resistance. As soon as we got here at all-time highs, Price now started moving upwards, but without a lot of buying power, with less. You can see how it's moving upwards, like less momentum. But it's still within the upward structure. And when we went down, when we broke out of these higher highs, higher lows, we broke down massively, which shows that there's a lot of selling power. And now we are basically retracing. And from retracing, we're expecting for price to form like maybe a double top or whatever, and then go back down, right? So ultimately, I'd love to catch a buy here at the bottom, go up with it, because I just want to be on the side of the trend. Even if it goes against me, I know that I was on the side of the trend, not go against it. But even yet, can still give out something. So let's see what gold is doing. I see it's yeah. Let's go, team, guys. We're doing this each and every single day live on the YouTube. This is not financial advice. This is strictly how I'm seeing the markets, how, you know, I trade in the markets. So my goal is not to, you know, okay. My goal is not to, like, you know, send out signals or anything like that. My goal is to just, like, you know, have you learn from what I'm doing, learn from my mistakes, learn from my wins, my losses. If I make a profitable trade, get to learn from what did I see before, because you're seeing me in action. It's not like when I'm doing market analysis videos on YouTube where I'm just showing you, oh, gold is going to go up once it gets here and done. But now you see me in action. You see me think, plan for the trade, think on it, and then plan for the execution. And then once it presents itself, execute, and then manage it, and then get the outcome, and then react towards the outcome. Whether it's a positive or a negative, still be able to just take it with the chin up, right? So that's what you're witnessing, life in action. So it's powerful, bro. It's powerful. Okay, so what is the TP saying? Don't go. Okay, I mustn't go in. What are other members saying? MJI Forex Academy, you trade futures? I'm everywhere, bro. I trade anything you can put my way. Anything. Okay, I'm joking. I just recently started with futures, so let me not say it like that. But I trade both. I trade futures and as well CFD. Futures and as well CFD. MP87, don't say let's. Like, don't encourage others to do it. If you're seeing gold is selling, that's amazing, you know. You can sell it, you can say I'm seeing gold selling, but don't say let's sell it, because if it goes against you, let's say someone sees the comment and they say, oh, let me sell. Someone is a beginner and they say, oh, let me sell. You know, if trade goes against them, what now? You know, what now? So gold from where it is, there's a high chance it could push up. But remember, with the dollar index, we're seeing it go all the way up. Remember, guys, here we're not trying to do like signals, or because sometimes I see people in the comments, they'll say sell gold now, and then maybe it sells, and they'll be like, I told you guys so. But others still same thing, they sell gold now, and then gold goes up and they're quiet. You know, so let's not try to do that. Let's just if you're selling, you can say I'm selling now. You know, you can comment I'm selling now. I'm seeing it because of 1, 2, 3. You know, that would help. That's what we actually want. You know, we can even analyze and see it the way that you see it. So yeah, I can see this one here is heavily bullish. So with this one here too, it would be nice if price could just slightly come down, tap in here and then go up. So if it's coming down, gold is gonna go up, and once gold slightly goes up, once you get here, then gold is gonna start selling off. Okay, so let's just see if it's gonna respect this, if it's gonna do that. Let me see what time. Sorry, there's news that are coming up in the next 15 minutes. but these are not too strong. They're actually weak. The one that's gonna be very strong is this one. This is the one that's actually gonna show us what's actually happening in the markets as we speak. So don't go. Okay, I'm seeing two people saying don't. So what you saying? I shouldn't? I guess I shouldn't. Let me see what GS30 is saying. Let's go team. Guys, if you're finding value, like this video. If you're new on the YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's go. Let's see, man. Let's go. Hopefully the market plays out well today. Yo. Yes, you are right. We're close to hitting 300k, and that's only gonna happen with the help of you guys. Let's go. Let me see. Sonia Fib seeing low, seeing high, 61 level. Let me pull out my extensions, seeing high. The other level, come here. This is also one of the strategies that I use. So basically, we're seeing price push somewhere here. I have to see if this is gonna be valid. Okay, gold looks like it's gonna still push down. US 100 is whew. Let's see. News. News didn't come up. Look at this, bro. Right now we could obviously be putting the traded break even and then going with it. But yeah, I guess members said I shouldn't trade, I shouldn't take it. So it's okay. There goes TP. There goes TP. Okay, let's see US. Oh, look at this one here. Perfect. You see we tested those areas here at the bottom. Like how we spoke of it. We tested those areas here at the bottom. And then obviously price is now coming all the way up. So since we already tested this, we already activated everything that we needed. So it might break above here, right? This year it might break above. Like it might not respect it and break it. Yeah. The market today is obeying. Yeah, this one already went straight to TP. But these are trades that I want to be involved in, like, 2 minutes. You see, yeah, this literally took less than 5 minutes. Like this is 1 5-minute candle, another 5-minute candle. It hit. And guess what? I didn't execute on it, but I'm not feeling bad. I'm not feeling like it's a missed opportunity because, like I did mention, I gave you guys reasons of why I'm not too confident. Because if I were too confident, I was gonna obviously execute, put a thing on it, like sell limit. But yeah, we didn't. And yeah. Okay, let's see. Still have more time. But this was insane. Okay, yes, the Nasdaq actually moved like massively. can see they moved massively. Okay, let me remove this. They moved massively. So you see now it's getting here. So it could catch people on the wrong side. Obviously, there could be people now that are looking into selling. And see now it activated. It's acting like it's going well. Could either come hit take profit or, but sometimes for me I enjoy trades like this because it doesn't take long. But these trades are not nice because when it hits stop loss, like I mean it can just boom hit stop loss, but at the same time when it hits take profit immediately, and this is 1:2, which means that if I was risking 500 I'm gaining 1000. So you see that it's way more better. Okay, let's see. So Nasdaq is actually pushing down massively right now. I think we're targeting these areas here. Let's see. Siabonga, we're not doing any signals, so there's no signals that are being sent. Because I see like next signal, please. There's no signals that are sent. There's no signals at all. Let's go team, let's go team. But you guys can see, bro, this thing is just insane. It's insane. So right now it can play around up until the news comes up. So let's just see how it goes. Let's go team, let's go team, let's go team. Guys, if you're finding value, like, subscribe. So far today I have no trade. So obviously now I would have to just see what the news is saying, and I'd have to work for it. So this one here obviously would have hit straight TP depending on management. If management was involved, maybe let's see 1 minute. Locked in max, price shot down just below, maybe somewhere around here. Put stop loss, still say 1:2, but TP would have already went straight to take profit. But let's just see what the news are gonna do, right? Because I like when the news come, it's either I should already be in the trade or I should like take it easy. Like let's say if the news come, I should be in the trade. If not, I should let the news play out, give it like maybe 3 to 5 minutes window, and then from there I'll be able to execute them after. Okay. But sometimes, you know, find out that we don't find entry like this. Obviously, if price is just gonna be insane, I might not find entry, which as well could still be a good trading day, because anyways I could force trades and then lose money. So if I still don't execute, it means that I saved money, because the most important thing about trading is saving money. Like I'm not gonna like try to just trade the whole day, because it's my account that I'm using here. So obviously it's actual money. If I just do for fun, if I had a demo, I was gonna trade for fun. I was gonna go up and down with it, sell every time I see, buy every time I see, because anyways it's demo. But because of I have to enter a trade that fits my criteria perfectly, and with Nasdaq it did fit it. The only disadvantage with it was, firstly, we understand that we're in an upward trend, but secondly, everything you guys had me explaining, that whole sellers are taking over. but at the same time, I didn't expect like a shoot up like this to happen. In fact, I felt like it was gonna like play around up until news come up, and maybe when news come up, that's when it was gonna do this. I thought it was gonna do this when news come up. You understand? But it done this just before the news came up. So sometimes that's just how the market plays out. Okay. And gold is going down. Yeah, let's see. Gold is still going down. It's still going down. So once we break these lows, which means that we have the next targeted area, which is gonna be right here. Yeah, let's see. Right here. Okay, let me clean this out. Let me remove these two scenarios so that we can see charts from a better perspective. Cleaner screen. Okay, already broke. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. LFG. I like that, Eric. Bro, are you using Ninja Trader? Yeah, we do have Ninja Traders and stuff. But like I use MetaTrader and Ninja Trader as well. But since I use Trade-of-8, Ninja Trader, I feel like, or anyways, I have to go out of, like I like trading with something that doesn't have push me to go out. So with Ninja Trader, I have to open another desktop and trade using that. But on Trade-of-8, I can just trade literally here on what do you call it? On TradingView, and with MT MetaTrader, that's where I execute my CFD trades. But with the Trade-of-8, that's where I use my what is it? Oh, wait. Oh, Nasdaq. Okay, I was like, what's going on? Okay, you guys can see the market is going crazy right now. So obviously we're approaching news time, which means that we'll just have to see. I'm not going to execute anything. I see that Nasdaq is telling me that it has crossed, I think it was that low that I had. Yes, we crossed it, and this is it's shooting down massively. Okay, now I can see we already tapped into it. So price could either, truly speaking, guys, from here where we are, the price could either just go up, news come, or stall and then still go up. You see, so normally with my normal entry method, I should enter right now. Like normally with my normal methods, I should be entering right now. Maybe putting my stop loss here or here, but this is too big. Maybe putting my stop loss here and then going for that 1:2, which is going to be here. But due to the news that are going to be coming up, it's going to get a bit more messy, and I would rather wait for the news to play out and then execute just after the news have given me a clear direction, right? So let's just see what those news are going to say, because you can see here, these ones here already came out, and we're seeing that forecast is 51, but we got less. We got less than currency, but this doesn't really matter. This is the one that actually matters the most. So let's just give it 14 more minutes. So you see Nasdaq here. Let's go, team. Let's go, guys. We are doing this. You're seeing this live on the YouTube. And obviously, if this doesn't hold, then there's no other way. But yeah, this is where I'd be looking to buy. And this would be my final like trade in terms of for the day on Nasdaq. If this doesn't work, I'll just let it slide. Let's see. So you see, if I force that trade, because truly speaking, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I'm being 100% honest. I don't wanna even if it takes down my what is it, Belt's reputation. in normal market conditions, I was gonna enter a buy here. In normal market if just before news, not just before, if there was no heavy news that are coming up now, I was gonna enter here, probably have my stop loss below here, target 1:2. And you see now it would be coming from my stop loss, but because of I was looking at the fact that the news are coming already, just with that understanding, I know that I shouldn't play around the markets right now. You understand? Unless obviously, guys, I just wanna, like flip an account and all that, but it's also risky. The goal, if I'm flipping an account, I should tell myself that I want to blow it. You understand? So for now, let's just see. Okay, let me clean this out. This is the bigger scale. Perfect. Let's go. Nasdaq is just melting, bro. It's melting, melting, melting. It's melting insane. Okay, gold as well. You can see we got to that area of hours. We are now pushing slightly back upwards. Normal market conditions, again, I was going to enter this buy here already, man. I was going to enter it. So for me, it's clean, the best. I was going to enter it. But because of the news that I come, this one is even much more better than that Nasdaq one because it's not too far. Like the target is not too far compared to the Nasdaq. The target is like a very big thing. So I don't want trades that give me a very big target. I want when I'm entering, bro, like it should be 1:2 should just be somewhere, something like this. So it should be quick. It's either hit me stop loss quick or hit me take profit quick, but it should be quick. So I'm also gonna let it play out, see what the news are saying, because the news can come. Obviously, there's a lot of people. If I want to buy, there's also other people that are looking into buying here. So they could be buying slightly profits. News come up, boom, and then, you understand? Then that's when you'd be like, oh, I was right. And you were right, but it's just the timing of it. And news come. And it can as well push up, that can happen. But sometimes rather, be safe than sorry, okay? So already this one here is still shooting skyrocket. Okay, let's see what this one is. It's been a long time since I've seen this one here. Ooh, wow. What is going on? Okay, so if you're looking at USDT is moving. This trade was not going to hit take profit, but obviously depending on risk management, we would have managed it properly. This one here, I think USDT, I'm going to start executing trades next week. Not this week on USDT. For now, it's just following it. Because look, if I took that buy that I saw here initially, obviously take profit was now going to be close to take profit. Once you get here, sell with that exact same sell that we saw, then go down. You understand? That could have been a nice clean setup. And as soon as we got, you can see price pushed out downwards massively. So yeah, man, the market is actually following what we're seeing. So it's just a matter of execution right now. Let's see. What time is it? 10 more minutes for these news to come up. And then from there, once these news are out, then we good, bro. We are good. So gold, I can see it wants to go up. I have to wait. Nasdaq didn't get... truly speaking, I would love Nasdaq to just go up a bit. Like just up a bit. And then, like when the news come up, like obviously do whatever that it wants to do. And then after 3 minutes after the news, if it goes down, I'll be happy to catch a trade here. But I'd be happy to catch a buy here. I'd be happy to catch this, right? But I'm gonna have to wait for the news first. See gold as well. You can see it's moving upwards now. It's following, coming through with that setup. Like how I did say, normal market conditions, I could have sold here. 1:2. It's gonna be somewhere here. But normally, I look at news as well, and I let that play a part. So let's just see how it plays out just before, just when the news actually do come up, so that we see that if it's gonna give like maybe any possible entries and so on. So with this one here, here at the bottom. Yo, and the way the markets are moving, I think it will come to a point where, guys, I'm actually gonna need manpower, because I actually have four, if not five, four CFD accounts and one futures account. So in total should be 5 or 6 trading accounts, and obviously life accounts, like maybe 2 or 3 life accounts. But I'm more focused now, obviously, trading prop firms to grow my life accounts. But where I'm going with this is that I am going to be needing manpower at some time soon, because I can see with how the market is moving, I'm going to need 2 people to sit here or 3 people to sit here, so that like these trades, truly speaking, if I was just like, even if I was catching this, I don't think I was going to catch all the trades. Like that gold sell, this US30 buy from here, this US30 sell from here, the gold Nasdaq sell. Already that's 4 trades in less than 30 minutes. I was not gonna manage and catch all of them at the same time. So obviously, sometimes, that's where the manpower is gonna come through. I'm gonna need someone to help me execute trades. So yeah, man, make sure that you guys are leveling up. But let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. We're doing this, you guys can see. Nasdaq, we are seeing it push up, obviously. But let's see what the news are gonna do. Because from here for Nasdaq, then we could just, with Nasdaq, one thing that I like is that once we catch, if we catch it nicely and it goes well nicely, now because we know that it's this is a high, we know that there's a high chance it's gonna break above and then create new highs, right? So that's one thing that I would know. Okay, let's see, 5 more minutes. Nice one, team. Nice one, team. Guys, if you're new on the YouTube channel, make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe. If you haven't already, subscribe. We're growing day by day, and the only way we're growing is by the help of you. So let's go for it. Everything is happening live. I'm not here to sell you dreams. I'm showing you real life, show you also you can take it in terms of my mindset of the trades that I saw but I didn't execute. Just look at what I was thinking before, like why I didn't execute it, and if they do play out as well, learn from it. Like maybe next time when you're executing, when you're trading, you can either, like, I don't know, take it, like just close your eyes and take it, or maybe you know that, okay, no, let me not, the market is going crazy, I'm not gonna take it. But I love how the volume is. It's so volatile, and this is what I want to see. I want to be involved in the markets when it's volatile like this, Let's go. Let's go. Wins, bro. Wins, bro. Wins, bro. We're going insane, guys. Yo, today's it's a nice day. Good day. Obviously, we saw this Nasdaq when it came from literally at the bottom. We anticipated this sell. Like you can see these candles, how it skyrocketed all the way down. But when it comes to the buy, if you look at it properly, the reason we're still stuck on that buy, look at it. Look at this. This is 1 hour time frame, right? Yes. Let's go, guys. This is the 1 hour time frame. We're going upwards. Higher, high, higher, low, 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 higher, high, higher, low. So obviously, we creating highs, like we're going up. So if you're creating highs and you're going up, you need to be finding buy positions in that market, because that market is not declining, it's rather going upwards, like inclining. So how we're able to spot these buys that we saw here was this is swing low, and this is swing high right here, which means it's a high. So obviously we're expecting price to come test the swing lows and then continue, create, break above the highs. Because why? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And you can see here I have this area here that I drew. Obviously below this here there's liquidity, because if you see properly, price tried to push upwards. We had this rejection here, we had this rejection here, which came out more like a support, which means that below a support, what do you have? You have pending orders. You have people that are probably selling below here, looking to sell. And you have people that may have bought here and they have stop losses. Remember, a stop loss is still a sell order. You understand? Like, let me show you this. With the features, it even explains it properly. We'd have to see what the thing is saying. Wait, no. What did I do? Let me say if stop limit. Let me just say by stop. I'm just gonna do this. News are gonna be coming up by stop. Stop limit. Yeah. Wait, what's this? Limit, buy limit, stop loss. Let's just say take profit. Buy. This here, it's actually not showing the way that I wanted it to show. Oh, let's see. Yes. Oh no, but it's saying stop loss. Oh, so stop. But what I'm saying with price here is I'm saying that price, I am buying when it gets here at this level. But if it goes below, I want to sell my buy. You understand? I'm selling my buy, which means that that's a sell order. I'm selling. You understand? But I'm selling the buy that I had. And I'm doing what? I'm selling it at a negative. Right? So that's what I mean here with gold. Let's go, team. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We're going hard. We're going crazy. You guys are witnessing this live happening. You guys are seeing how I'm thinking before execution, how I'm thinking at execution, how I'm plotting trades out, how I'm letting other trades slide out. But here, when people are buying here, they have their stop losses here, which means that you buy here, you have your stop loss here. So what is a stop loss? This is a buy for your buy to close, like it's you have to sell it. Whenever you buy, you have to sell, you know, like that means that there's stop losses, and stop losses could as well also be sell stops, stop losses for the buy position. So price, obviously when I had this, it's liquidity, like it has to come and test that, like take them out, take stop losses, and as well activate sell, because it needs that power to go up. It needs a lot of orders for it to push up, for price to go up. It needs those orders. Okay, let's see. Here's thing coming up. Let's just focus on this for now. So you see the news are now coming up here. Yeah, we just dropped. Obviously, forecast we're looking at 53.7. We just had 57. So price is potentially going to push upwards. This is the dollar index. We're going to push upwards. So we might still see gold declining, right? Let's see. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. We might still see gold declining. So you see here where it is. You see here, decline. It's going to probably just go down, take out these lows. Probably come and take out these lows. And if I had that buy, probably right now I wasn't going to still be in profit, right? Because my stop loss is going to be here. I was going to target 1:2, 1:2 right here. So 1:2 right here. So you see, I was now, maybe right now I would have just put break even or whatever. But this thing can still come back down. So this one here, a lot of buying power. It's confirming that it wants to go up, but like I did say, I would love to buy it here at the low. I wouldn't want to buy it here where it is. It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be nice. Like imagine when you buy here, what is it going to be like? You buy here, Stop loss here. Nah, that's not gonna be nice. Even if it goes up and does this trade, it's not gonna be the best position. It's not how I execute my trades like this. Okay, so I'm glad that the news now are done. Already we see this guy here is now talking. So the currency is going up. I mean, the dollar is going up, but that doesn't mean we'll just see it shooting upwards like we're just buying all in, like buy, all in. No, man, remember, as much as it's going up, like, you know, we could still, this is also part of going up. In fact, I'd love to see this. I'd love to see it drop a bit, come here at the lows, and then give me a nice clean buy. This is what I'd love to see on the dollar. You know, take out these highs. This is what I'd love to see. So I'm going to wait for this move, because this move is going to allow me to catch Nasdaq, I mean not Nasdaq, gold sell. So this thing can still push slightly more upwards for the bigger sell. Let's go. Your team, we just broke record day. We currently have 430 members live on the session. So the past few days it's been like, you know, 100, 200, 300. So right now it's a 430 of us. So yeah, man, we just broke a record. Hopefully it just continues to go up and up and up and up. You guys are witnessing everything happening live in front of you. If I execute, you see it. If I don't execute, you see it. If I miss opportunity, you see. But the one thing that you won't see me doing is doing silly mistakes. I'm not gonna do silly mistakes. I'm not gonna make irrational decisions. I'm not gonna, like here when gold was still here, I had a sell limit here, but it was here. You didn't see me switch up on my plan and sell it here instead of. I waited for my sell to be activated. We're even looking at it. I was even saying, hey guys, it's like it's going to go down without activating me. You understand? But you didn't see me just forcing that trade because it's not my setup. And I knew very well that if I executed where I was not looking to execute and it goes against me, I was not going to be happy. In fact, I was going to call this like let's call it quits. Because I'd feel like I'm making silly mistakes on the internet, you know. So I wouldn't want that. I just want to stick to my plans, stick to the script. USDT as well, we saw it when it was still here. That push, that buy, even the sell. But obviously the news, we wanted them to play out, and they did play out now. So with that being said, I see it taking out these lows here at the bottom. I see it still pushing down this one here, and then maybe getting a nice clean buy here at the bottom. But first touch, okay, second touch too. Okay, it's still solid. But USDT, I don't execute trades on it this week at all, because I just added it now more onto my plan. But I'm not gonna execute. Even yesterday we saw this big buy. We saw it literally while it was still here, and I was like, once we get here, we're gonna probably push up or once price respect. In fact, it was still here playing, and then once, boom, we come back and then shot all the way up. Obviously, this is a big candle. With this, it could have rewarded us massively, but I still didn't, and I didn't feel bad, you know, because it could have still went up like 6-7x, but I didn't feel bad, bro, because I don't want to like practice something that I don't do, you understand, like because it's nice when you make profits and you are able to say yes. But if I didn't make a profit and I done something that I didn't have to do, then you see that it was going to be tricky. So with the looks of it, what I'm thinking now is gold can push up slightly, just a bit. Gold can push up just a bit. to get to those resistant areas, and then I can see sells here. You see here, it can push up. And I think the best selling power would be here. Because above here, there's a lot of orders, right? Above here, you can see there's a lot of people that, and it's getting weaker. You can see first touch, second touch, third touch, fourth touch. So fifth touch, it's probably gonna break it. It's not gonna hold. Break it, and then maybe retest. I don't know. Come and then go back down. So yeah, I'll plan with that. I'll go for that. I think the reason, even this Nasdaq here, the reason, because we've seen how it's coming up. Let me do this. No, you. Yeah, so it's gonna, obviously, it has, okay, not it's gonna, or not it has to, but would love to see it coming, taking out these one last lows here at the bottom, and then would see that price moving upwards, right? Let's go, team, let's go. Did any of you guys catch a trade so far for the day? Did any of you guys catch a trade so far for the day? How's the market moving your side? Let me see tomorrow if there's any news. Yes, tomorrow I think is going to be dope. There's not much volume. You see, tomorrow is going to be one of the greatest days, because this volume that we're experiencing, we are going to see it, but only like now, obviously, because of the news that are like that were coming up. It was tricky. We expected more volume, but tomorrow is just gonna be like normal, nice volume, because there won't be any insane news, right? The market is not gonna go up and down like this. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. Like this video, subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, team. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, if you're still new to the channel, this is what we do day in, day out. We don't look back, bro. Oh, I forgot. I'm looking at my camera. Zero. Tlotlo didn't. Yeah, I caught Euro USD. Sols. Nice, Timelo. Nice. Any members caught something? Don't miss the picture sometimes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do not miss the picture. Don't you miss Pitori sometimes? Yeah, man. I do miss it. I do miss it. You see now gold is doing the skyrocket upwards. Let's see. Nasdaq. Gold is doing that skyrocket upwards. Okay, I'm just gonna keep a close eye on everything right now. I just wanna keep a close eye, because US30, obviously we had a strong support area. It's either it could respect it because it just tested it here, but because it's taking too long, it's not. I wouldn't want to see moves like this. But you saw yesterday, man, it played on support for a very long time, and then it shot up massively. So that can still happen, but the best area for me would be getting it while it's here at the lows. And with US 100 as well, obviously we're in an upward trend. This could be its ultimate lows. What is it, higher low? But I'd love to see it still coming back down somewhere around here at the lows and then continue pushing upwards. So let's see, gold, same thing. These sellers, initially when price was still here, I was slightly comfortable with them, but now I'm more big on this one here because I saw price got more weaker. Like the more it tested, the more weak it got. US 30 made me 3K. Thank you. Nice one, team. Nice one. Yeah, but I hope it was part of like, your analysis and things like that, I hope you learned more from like you got the analysis and you went with the analysis compared to. Yo, today is a slow day for me, I won't lie. For me, it's a very slow day. Very slow. But the volume is amazing. It's just slow in a way whereby all the entries that I saw was just before the news, because my window is normally the 2-hour window, like from 2:30, 3:30, and then 4:30. That's my window, those 2 hours. That's where I find the most high quality profitable setups. And today, because of the news that were coming up literally around those times, they basically just I got discouraged to not discouraged, but I just didn't want to hold a trade while the news were coming. If I knew that these trades were going to play out just before the news, obviously I would have executed, but because it's hard to understand and know that, it's not going to be too nice. Let's see, team, let's see. So you see now Nasdaq it collected the orders here. So even if I had a buy limit, I was not going to be activated. It was going to miss me with like literally a few pips because of my buy limit here. And you can see already it missed it. So I was probably not going to be activated. Let's see, stop loss just below. I'm sure now it was going to be hitting take profit, in fact, a long time. Right here. But I was not going to be. And right here, there was no. I can't really enter. Obviously, if I was trading, here's the thing. I remember one member was asking me about strategy-wise, fair value gaps and stuff. If you were a trader, remember, with trading, there's differences. Now, if you're a trader that's executing using the fair value gap, then here in between here, this is a fair value gap in between here, which means that someone that's looking at execution using that, they could have caught this. Like you see here, this is a fair value gap here. So if you're trading fair value gaps, once price taps into this fair value, this is where you would have seen, okay, fair value gap liquidity, so it might test it, go under, and maybe, I don't know, your stop loss. Other people, they put stop loss just below the fair value gap, which if it's here, they put the stop loss just below the fair value. Maybe something like this would have been a trade that you could have caught if maybe you put your stop loss below here, which is too far, but like you'd now still be running, you'd have to hold it a bit longer, which is not going to be nice. The best one would be the first scenario, which is this one. And this one obviously is tricky because it might hit your stop loss much more quicker. But this is if you are using fair value gap as an entry, So this is just to show you that there's different types of strategies that can work at different given times. It's just whatever that you choose, you have to stick with it, right? You can't switch. You can't say I enter on order blocks, but when a fair value gap comes, now you're already thinking about entering. That's switching up. It's not too nice. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. Guys, we are doing this. We've been pushing for an hour, 30 minutes. But yeah, I actually did go and I watched the previous week's sessions. Or like on the weekend, I just watched like, a few sessions. I watched like specifically at specific areas, like in trades that I missed, or where I could have missed it, trades that went against me, what I could have done better, and things like that. and others that I didn't execute. Obviously, with threes that went against me, it's nothing much because anyways I was seeing it that exact same way. But the lesson that I got from it, okay, I was thinking that I'm seeing something here, but you see here where it is, it might slightly just come down, or maybe just push up somewhere here, maybe just push up somewhere here, then come down and then go back up. Let's see. But you know, I spotted some mistakes that I done, and I also feel like you know, I was still adjusting because there's other threes that I was spotting, but I didn't execute them, and that was just due to the fact that, you know, I was like just like today in terms of like, you know, seeing a setup here and there, and then with that as well comes like, you know, execution, having to execute that quick, that fast, you know, it plays a part. So that on its own, it didn't make it more easier. It made it a bit more harder, especially even on the session, because if it's not on the session, it's much more easier to manage and do all that. But I've realized that, and the ones that went against me, truth speaking, I executed them the way that I am supposed to execute. So I can't really say there was anything. The best thing, the one thing that I could have done is adjust my stops a bit more quicker, because there's parts whereby other threes, when I caught them, I could see that it was in profits, and I saw that it was going to go against me, and I was like, I should move my stop loss, but I didn't. So sometimes I don't do what I say I should do, even when I'm seeing that it's going to do that. So that's a problem, and I had to obviously learn that, like, you know, moving forward when I'm in a trade and when it's no longer moving the way that I want it to move, I should just not necessarily close it. I don't have to close it immediately, but I should just move my stop loss. Like if I'm in the trade, I catch this trade and it's here and I see it might go up, I don't have to move it to break even because it doesn't allow me to, but I should move my stop loss to here. Even if it hits me that negative, it's better than, because it can still respect, and you know that. So that's just one thing that I picked up. You know, I had to write down notes. It was not nice. You know, sometimes when you analyze yourself, it's not too nice because you're facing the truth. You know, you're facing the truth, and you don't want to be. It's like telling yourself that you're not good. You know, you wouldn't want to hear that, but you'd have to tell yourself that just for you to be able to improve. You know, but no one would be able to just come and say I'm not good. But you have to, guys, like, subscribe, wins in the chat. NFP is coming up this Friday. With how it's looking, the dollar already gaining strength. I think with the NFP coming up, we're gonna see the dollar pushing more higher. You know, when the NFP comes up, the dollar could push way more higher, because already we saw with that ADP unemployment claim, they mentioned that already there's new job opportunities, there's economic growth and things like that. This one, I want him to come down. He must come down, this one here. Don't just go up, come down. Come down here, okay? Because the dollar index is moving closely with gold if you see it proper. So yeah, we are as well going to be looking at NFP together. Just like this, man. We're not looking back. We're still going to be in it together, doing the exact same thing. As long as you guys continue to like and subscribe, you're not going to miss out anything. And as well, I just want you to be able to see that maybe, like, if some days I don't find opportunities, like if I don't execute, that's also, like, I want you to see that, like, that not every day, like, maybe I trade, like, no, I trade every day, but not every day I find an opportunity, because there's days where I can go a day without the best opportunity, maybe even 2 days, you know. That could happen. But the longer you are on the charts, the more I give time to the charts, the more I'm opening up room for opportunity, which means that as long as I'm not analyzing, as long as I'm not trading, I'm on the charts, there's opportunity for me to catch a trade, right? But if I don't see an opportunity, that means that I shouldn't take it, right? But if I say today is not gonna be a good day, let me close the channel. That's not good. I mustn't do that. Nice team, nice. Let's go. Let's get it. Spread be painful sometimes. Yeah, man. Sometimes obviously I don't know what broker you'd be using because I think spread can just get insane around high volatile times. That's why spread can be insane. Oh, let's see US30. I forgot about US30. I always forget it. It's so quiet at the back. US30 is like, it's quiet. It's like, that kid in class at school. It's always sitting at the back, quiet. But that kid is dangerous. Always passing and acing exams, but very quiet at the back. This is US30 for us. It's always moving well. Literally since I started looking at it, no trade went like against me on US30. So it's like it's quiet, and I'm not paying attention to it. Like I even forget that I should look at it, but it's respecting. It's going well. It's doing everything that it has to do, but I'm not focused on it. So it's tricky. It's dangerous. This one, yeah. You're dangerous. So yeah, man. You can see now we are about to approach these areas. Yeah. Same thing with Nasdaq. We're getting here. What is this? What do you have this? Already on the 1 hour, I can see that it's respecting this 1 hour OB, because if you look properly, there's a 1 hour order block. It's respecting it. But since me, I'm more of a execution on 5 minute, it's not gonna. Sorry. You see what I'm seeing here? If I put trend line on it, third touch here, and then go back up. But it can do what Nasdaq done, which is, because you can see it done this workout. It can just go up, but for me the best entry would be pushing downwards, not here where it is. So let's just see what's happening. Let's go, team. Let's do this, team. Guys, if you're finding value, like, subscribe. I'm gonna remind you up until we get to 300. Okay. So, but do you guys see, like, you remember, this is also something that you can learn. I feel like you guys are learning it firsthand, like live on the session, because last week I've also noticed that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I came late on the sessions, right? I came late on the sessions, like let's say for instance at 3 p.m. And when I came at that 3 p.m., already the market was like, that first 2 hour window, we were already done with it. Not done, we were already in it. And find out that I'm finding trades like at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. And I've seen that they were going against, like, last week they were just going against. And you saw what I done, like, when the new week came, I was like, guys, no, what, truly speaking, me, I feel like maybe I was just trying to force trades because I was on a live. I don't even know. But I I need the 2 hour soon as market open from 2:30, 3:30 till 4:30. That's where most volume comes in. And we can see today we saw literally gold volume came in. This was literally at this time, what is it, 10 minutes past 3, still within the 2 hour window. It went down. First setup played out, obviously there's on the negative because like the sell limit was here, but second setup still played out in terms of that buy that we saw here, that 2 hour. Now you see we are out of the 2 hour. Could play around, Asian session, whatever the case is, but same thing with Nasdaq. Within the 2 hour window, you saw what happened. It went straight to entry, got on that entry area, and then skyrocket downwards massively. So that also shows, okay, it's like, so which means that now for next sessions to come, that's how you develop, that's how you get better. Like you spot that, okay, I'm entering trades, let's say at 5, I'm finding my trades at 5. Maybe you come back from work or you were busy during the day and then you trade at 5. But you notice that maybe when you execute, they hit your stop loss. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Yeah, but only to find that if you execute, like starting from 2:30, and you start looking for and you execute, most trades go in your direction. So just that small tweak, it increases your win rate. It increases your ratio because, truth speaking, just that small one tweak, already for me, I'm seeing that. Oh, okay. I'm seeing massive changes, like massive progress from last week. So I wonder what this week I'm going to learn that's going to allow me next week to get more better. You understand? And you guys are learning it with me. Just seeing it live with me. You guys are learning it live with me. Everything that I'm learning, you're learning it on the spot with me. So you guys are at the best possible time ever. Refresh your jobs. Let's go, team. Let's do this, team. We're live here. I hope you didn't come in late, brother. I hope you didn't come in late. 300K before the session times change. Before the session times change. Let's go for it. 300K before the session ends. So my brother is positive. So I'm just gonna leave this here like this. This buy was very sad because, especially after this candlestick, I honestly believed it's going to come down after this candlestick and then activate. But now I see it's going up. But price good because I can see if I'm seeing properly, there's a mini fair value gap right here. Right here I can see a mini fair value gap. So I think it's going to respect it and then go down. I once caught a fair value gap entry. It was amazing, but it was risky. But it was amazing. I caught a nice one. Like something, but like more like this. It was gold though, not Nasdaq. It was. Then I went all the way down with it. But I want you guys to also be able to spot that the longer, the more time you give to the markets, there will be, like, let's say for instance, like trades that we manage that are gonna give like let's say for instance this one in Nasdaq, giving like 5x, 5x type of a thing. It's just obviously giving time, being able to be in the markets more, okay? Let us go, team. Let's go. Guys, we're doing this, bro. Ooh. I don't know. Today I'm just happy, I'm just happy, but I realized that I need more manpower for execution. I need 5 people that are gonna trade my accounts for me. So all I do is just tell you and then you just execute. Cause already, like, imagine 5 trees that came up back to back. Nah, bro. But today I'm just happy, man. I don't know, and I got happy when I got on the session. It's not even that I woke up well. Like every day for me is the same. I wake up, I do the exact same thing up until the session. So it's not like anything changed. It's not like a young brother made, I don't know, 100K today. No, man. But I just feel happy, man. I feel good. I feel amazing. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm connecting with you guys. So I think this one is gonna respect this fair value gap and instead come back down for that push down. Let's see. Gold, in honest, simple terms, even here could be a valid sell area, but it's not the best. I wouldn't really take this. Why? Because of, you can see here, these are equal highs. Price kept on failing, and I showed you guys that we came here like 5 times. We tested one resistance 5 times, which means that it became weak. But looking at it, obviously lower low, lower high, lower low. So even if it comes up, test this lower high and then goes, that would still be valid. But I see a lot of opportunity, like power above here, right? See a lot of power above you, so real Eric, let's go. Wins in the chat, wins in the chat, wins. Let's see what the dollar index is doing, because this is the one that's this one here. It's not really doing what I really wanted it to do. Like I wanted it to come down, like come down here and then go back up. But like once again, looking at that fair value gap that we once spoke of, find out that price just respected this fair value gap. Now it's gonna go up, but I don't use fair value gap execution like buys, because you can see price shot up massively. It created this fair value gap in between here, and it tested it. Now it could just slightly push up, but that's not how. I'd love for it to just come here at the lows here, because I want it when it's cheap. Let's go. Quick disclaimer, guys, this is 100% not financial advice. This is what I'm doing each and every single day, whether I'm on a live, whether I'm not on the live. This is how a young brother has to make food for my kids and my kids' kids to come, trying to build generational wealth. And the best way that I can go about it is the charts, bro. Like since the first time, charts are like how people, I've never smoked drugs, how people get addicted to drugs when they first take that line. This is how charts became to me. When I first saw the charts, the first time I traded and I traded on the charts, I was trading binary options. Yeah, binary options. And bro, it felt like, how could they show this to a young black brother? How could you show me that this is how I can make money? All my life I thought making money you have to do illegal stuff. But you're saying that this is how things are being done? Nah, bro. I left everything. I shut down everything. And I was like, this is it. That was binary options. Binary options is that thing of 1 minute. You have to say it's going up in 1 minute. If it's above, that's when you make a profit. If it's less, you lose. Up until someone, when I was in the binary, because I was still in the binary, up until someone now showed me MetaTrader. And that person was like, bro, like the way you trade, yeah, man, you good, you can understand, but you do realize that with MetaTrader, if you buy, the more higher it goes, the more you make. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, bro, if you buy it here, the more it goes, the more you make. Bro, I've never seen trading before in my whole life. And the person is telling me if I'm right, I make more money and more. I can make infinite. My mind started going like this. And I was like, I believe that, I could make a couple of millions on the internet, but I never knew how. That was it. I was like, this is it. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to bother anyone. No one is ever going to come to my house and say, receiver created problem. Receiver hit our keys. Receiver stole from our... No. This is it. I went all in. So why I'm telling you that is because of charts, bro. They changed my life. So, and I highly believe that we still have a long way to go. So I just want you to witness that. At the same time, I would love to see them change someone else's life, because, I understand, man, especially in South Africa. I speak to my mom almost every day. She cries to me in terms of petrols are going up, food is going up, everything is going up, everything is just going very high. So obviously money is not enough and salaries are not going up. So like the best thing that you can do is just like learn trading and then trade. Take your time, take it nice, take it easy. You don't like take it easy, man. Initially your goal must just be to substitute the income that you're making from work, right? That's the first goal. And then from there, now the goal would be to like try to make more. But me, I wasn't having an income, so I just wanted to make 10k. 10k for me, truly speaking, was rich. Making 10k, like, I'm rich. But yeah, man, that was 2017. Downloading, yeah, bro. Yeah, that's true. Let's go. Nice one, Kupsi Pere. 35 runs that has been made. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Highly appreciated, bro. My brother's been donating day in, day out since we first started with the sessions. Highly appreciate this, bro. Yo, guys, today's session was actually dope. It was dope. I won't lie. It was dope. It gave me confidence as well, because last week on Wednesday it broke my confidence, but today's session, it actually gave me confidence. So it was good. It means that tomorrow as well we could see higher, better days. Wednesday as well. Thursday, NFP. You could like NFP. I'm a little bit like skeptical over it. I would either have to wait for it to play out. Let me see, what time is it gonna be. Half past 2, yeah, perfect. This is perfect. So 2:30, which means that literally as soon as market open, NFP comes out, and then that's the 2-hour window that we have. So this is perfect. The perfect time that NFP can happen is right now, at this time. So thank you, guys. Gold, you see, now it's not really moving that much. Our 2-hour window has probably passed. It's not really doing any movements. So yeah, let's see, US 100. Sorry. Okay, we're still there at that area. Let's see US 30. Oh, I forgot. US 30, I forget about this. Yeah, US 30, like, I see it coming down here, pushing down here. US 30, I'm floating 5k. Damn, bro. Nice. Nice one, team. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, man. Remember, as long as it's what you saw, it's part of your setup, part of your analysis, that's it, bro. I'm gonna be happy with that. Obviously, you're gonna have to lock in profits, see how you manage it. But anyways, you know your setup, you know how you looked at it. But that's powerful. But yesterday, I like how it moved with that first trade and the second trade, yeah. But if other members maybe missed out on some opportunity, like obviously you can't go back because it already happened. But you can go watch this live session and see how we saw the markets before it happened. Because even this one here, we saw it when it was here, and then look at what happened. And I was like, guys, what should I do? Should I not take news? What's going on? And a few members, I think 2 or 3, were like, no, take it easy, man. Since you're saying that you're not 100% confident, take it easy. Highly relating. Okay, let me see GBP, JPY. Okay, I have to remove this now. I can't open up GBP, JPY. How do I? Yo, bro, last time I traded this, let's see. I'm sure it's years ago, bro. Yeah, a very long time. You see here, the analysis that I had. Okay, no, this was, I was not trading. I think I was just showing. Yo, GBP, bro, I think, yo, years ago. But I probably cleaned out charts here. I removed the charts. But so far already I can see this push upwards, yeah. You can see first touch here, second touch, third touch. We are going upwards. We're in an upward trend. 4 hour, let's see. 4 hours as well. We had this swing low, swing high, higher low. We now aiming for a new higher high. And here we had a change of character when price broke above here. Change of character, we had a break of structure more. So this one here is bullish. It is bullish. Let me see. Yeah, my charts are gonna be untidy here. Yeah, but your GBP, how it's moving, bro. This one here would have been dope, obviously at the higher low on the 15 minutes. Higher low, because price came, tested it, yeah. Lows below 1:2, somewhere, yeah. Yeah, so would probably now still be running, maybe have locked in profits, maybe somewhere, yeah. But let me come down to the 5. It's just this week here happened so huge to a point whereby buying anywhere here where it is doesn't really make sense, right? Execution here on it, it doesn't make sense. But I see it going up because of, here we can see we printed these equal highs. It's just that now the market is slightly ranging. So if, let's say, for instance, I'm looking for a buy, I would wait for it to just crack above here, like at least break above. And either I'm going to wait for a retest and I'll take it, or yeah, like a 17 pip stop and then go up with it. But I'd wait for it to either have a buy stop, because I can see it rejected many times, or I wait for it to break and then I wait for a retest. But buying it here inside, it's not going to be nice, because you might still be involved in this the whole time, and then it takes you out and then it goes your direction. So that's not going to be good, right? That is not going to be good. Let's go, Kupsipere. Another one, bro. Another one. Let's go, bro. Highly appreciated, bro. Brothers balling out on us. I love this, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Guys, but today has been a good day, bro. I won't lie, bro. Like, today has been a good day, especially coming from last week where it broke the spirit. Today was a good day. Let me see. Let me remove GBP. You see, US. Wait, what did I do? US 30 is coming back down to there. This is where I would want to see the entry here. True speaking, I'm even tempted to enter it, but I'm not going to enter it because I made a promise to myself. I'm like, if I enter it, guys, cut me off. Never come to my live session ever. Because it looks like the best setup. I'm telling you, it looks like the best setup. If you trade US 30, this looks like, if it follows your plan, obviously, this look at it, bro. First touch, second touch, third touch. You understand? But me, I'm not going to enter. Why? It's because of our, like, last week I never had US 30 on my plan. I only added it this week. I was looking at it here and there, but I was like, okay, you know what? I gave you guys the story yesterday, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow it this week. Like, I'm going to look at it, follow it, just to grow a relationship with it, you know. Follow it. I'm courting it, you know. It's like a girl that you want. You have to follow her. You have to, you know, you have to give her time. And then I'm going to follow it. And then once like this week already I'm getting data. I'm already confident. That's why even now I feel like I could enter, but I made a promise that I won't enter. So next week is when I'm strictly gonna execution on US30. But on these ones here, you see what this one done. Remember the fair value gap, the mini fair value gap we spoke of. Look at it. It tested it, and then now we might see the shoot down all the way back down, all the way back down. You see, tested that fair value gap. Right now, be coming for this target here. Yeah. See. So it's respecting this FVG. Big baller. That's true, bro. This is our biggest baller. See this one here, how it's moving. See. Gold. Very tricky. Very tricky. I never saw this thing drops the mic. Done. Let's go, guys. If you're finding value, obviously like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. You guys saw everything from the start to now being the finish. You guys witnessed it all. So obviously, guys, please do make sure that you like, that you subscribe. Yeah, you see now TP would already be hit, but truly speaking, on US, on this one here, even like 1:2 here, I'd be holding it. 1:2. It'll already be hitting TP here, but I'll just, like right now, I could just move my stop loss, move it here, and then let it run. Like obviously, the more it closes, if it closes, I put it here, and then the more it closes, I put it, I just with it, because I'm still seeing it come here. Yeah, this is where my buy entry is. You see. But gold, it has run out of momentum. It's no longer moving. Let's see. You see this one here, it's coming. This one here is coming. This one here is now also going insane. Let's go, team. Let's do this. Yo, guys, today I didn't eat at all. Yo, I'm so weak, bro. I think maybe that's why I'm not thinking properly. So this one here now, obviously stop loss would be coming here. More management, right? Yeah, 1:2. So stop loss would now be locked in at more than 2, just 2 point something. Then I can even forget about it, you know, up until it gets here, because, and this could potentially target a 10x. But this is where stop loss would be. If it goes, takes me out, still that 2. But if it goes below, then that's that 10x. So I want you guys to see my thought process of everything, right? Yo, bro, I'm starving, bro. Yo, I'm very hungry-ish. But I was scared to eat a heavy meal because I was like, I'm going to sleep on this session. Okay, let's see. Gold, I don't think this one is going to hold. It's either here it's going to hold or here. But I would like to see it holding on this. But I think this is going to more likely happen around Asian session, because it's not really moving much right now. Nasdaq, okay, now it would be probably out, looking at it, obviously. But also Nasdaq, I think it's doing now, it's gonna it push down, but like more like this, right? US30, I see this one, yeah, I see it coming, yeah. But USDT, I'm still putting more attention to it, like more, like seeing it, because I have to stay. Because with gold and Nasdaq, I already saw in gold, especially, I saw what it does. I saw what it normally does during Asian session, but USDT, I never really saw what it does around the Asian session, so I can't really know if it's gonna like really upwards. Let's see. This one has been at the same area. This one has been at the same area. It's not nice. Don't you trade currencies anymore? Currency markets? No, bro. Those things are slow for us. No, I don't trade them anymore, bro. I traded them, but I don't trade them anymore. Not because of any. I feel like maybe if you are still a beginner, the best place that you can start is currencies. You can learn them easy, you can understand them. But when it comes to your Nasdaq, US30, gold, these things are too volatile. It's not gonna be easy, especially if you're still a beginner. So if you're a beginner, currencies are the best thing. In fact, if you want to know which one was my best currency, this one here. See this one here? This was my best currency. See, the last time I executed a trade should be 2020 or something. Let's see. You see here? 2020. Oh yes, I was right. I guessed it, but I got it right. You see here, I used to trade this. I had black charts, so if you see yellow lines like this, this is because of I had black charts back then. But USDMXN, I made good money, bro. But I made good money using 0.02 lot sizes. Worst part, I'd have like $200 floating, on 0.02 lot, and I was still in like, okay, in 2020, I think I was not out in the hood. Let's see. Here was when we're still stuck. No. Let me see. Because I backtested it a lot. 2020. I'm not sure when I moved out. I think I was just getting out. I forgot. I just don't know. But this was the best, bro. But it's not easy because I liked it because it has a very great pip value. You can see the trees that I was catching around those times. Yeah. All the trees. But this was my favorite. And then if you want, let me see where it is right now. Yeah, but the market has been declining. Get this push all the way up here. We came back down. It's not. It's so ugly. I don't even want to say what it's gonna do because I don't even see anything anymore. Imagine this used to be my favorite pair, but now I'm not interested. It's even confusing with how it's moving. I don't want to look at it. But that's how currencies are, bro. Currencies move like that, so it's not nice. So you see this one here? It's now aiming for a push up, but I'm still seeing it push down here and then going back up. That's what I'm still seeing. Or exotic pair, I also traded. Yeah. I'm trading almost 5 years. That's nice. That's good, bro. That's good. That's powerful. What about German? No, German 30, I never traded it at all. No. This one, the DEX, no. Yeah, maybe I may have looked at it, but I never really traded it. Let's see. I may have looked at it in the past. In fact, I had an expert. I had someone that was trading DEX. That was very amazing. That I would just let them do their thing, but not me. Yeah, I see so many gaps. But yeah, it made sense. Obviously, we had this gap. We had to close them up. But yeah, it's not really interesting. Yeah, gold, Nasdaq, we're seeing that push down. Oh, so Nasdaq, I see it coming down here. And once we get here, we might go up. But because of, find out that it gets here, like just when the market is gonna close. So if that happens, it could just, and then agent session comes, then maybe hit and then push up because this is still a valid low. But that's only if like it's outside of session, right? Because outside of session, there won't really be that much volatility. The banks will already be out. You know, how long have we been pushing? 2 hours, 12. Okay, guys, I think we should give it a few more minutes. Okay, let me just look at, because members are saying look at BTCUSD. The last time we saw it, where was it? We saw this low, we saw this push. I think we were here. So we're seeing like either a push up, like obviously we're seeing it come here at the bottom. Let me do this. We're still seeing it come here at the bottom because you know, you can see, bro. And then with this correction, I'm being untidy now. This correction is a ascending type pattern with the break now. The breakout could be the size of the exact same impulse that we had. So price could, no, from at the top, yeah. Price is more likely coming at the 50,000 level. And from the 50,000 level, we could see price starting to shoot upwards, right? So with that being said, it's just obviously it's more of like I'm seeing it on a daily time frame. So 1 hours, we're just gonna see movements like this, like lower lows, lower highs, depending on where you get it. Obviously, if you're gonna wait for it to push slightly higher so you can find a better sell, that's gonna be dope as well. Yeah, you see, Nasdaq is now slightly playing. It wants to go down, obviously, but it will do this because now there's not that much volume. Because if you in, this is what we need, bro. This is what we need, not this. Soul of features. Singapore. I'm looking for silver, bro. It's XAU. No, man. XAU gold. USD. Oh, what is that silver currency? S. What is that silver? Not currency, I mean pay. XAG. Thank you so much. Thank you. I was stuck on this. Truly speaking, silver is still undervalued, which means that there is still more opportunity for it to go to the upside. It's still undervalued. We'll still see silver continue to go upwards. just a matter of where we catch it. And already I can see within structure here we're having this high, low, high. Now we back up here at the low. So anyway, here we need to start looking for buys to break above here. And already even with this I can see that we have obviously like here left shoulder and a head and a right shoulder. You know, so silver looks like it's very bullish. But we could see it coming down here and then going up. But it looks nice and bullish. Yeah, I see this one here is playing a bit. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Today was actually a great day. But a brother has to eat, bro. Yo, I'm feeling weak. Never ate the whole day, and it's now late my side, like 10 p.m. Like this video, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I was gonna say that you can book out a session with me, but for the week I'm already fully booked. So hopefully next week, you know, you'll be able to get into a session with me. But yeah, man, I think we can call it a session now. Anything that I will see like throughout the day, I'll send it in the Telegram group. So obviously make sure that you're in. I believe most of you guys are in. But even not, I don't think that any more for the day I'm gonna look for any like trades to execute on. Because the volume, I'm not really happy with the volume. But some people, obviously guys, some people are good when the market is calm, when the market has no volume. I know people that are very profitable with the market when it like before session, like before London, before New York, they trade the London, they trade the London, they also trade the Asian session, and they're very profitable because they want those slow markets, you understand? But slow markets, the one thing that I don't like it for is it can do this. With my method, with the New York session, it's not easy. It's a bit more advanced because of the fact that price might just go straight to stop loss or straight to take profit. But with like low volatility, like London and New York, if you're scared of like maybe the market's doing this and you want to trade those sessions, what you can take is that with those sessions, the only disadvantage, me why I don't like it is, let's see, let me find the session. Let's say, yeah, this is New York session. No, this is Asian session. Let's say I had this area low, it broke the low, so obviously I wanna maybe sell it somewhere here. Okay, it does happen even in New York session, it does happen, but normally what happens is that with what I've seen, let's just okay, there's a low. It doesn't really happen all the time, but like let's say let's say okay, this buy goes up, pushes up, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I'm looking for a buy. I don't know. I'm just trying to find a setup so I show you what I wanna say. Have my stop loss be maybe below here. My stop loss be below here. Target 1 is to 2. I nearly got close to entry, close to take profit. But what I'm just trying to say is what I've seen with the Asian session, because I used to trade it, like last year, end of the year, I was trading all the sessions, but I realized that Asian session has a, habit of like ranging, and then taking out and find out that it still ranges, and you think that maybe, oh, I want to buy more. You think this is the final one, or this is the final one, and so on. But obviously it happens with every session, but most sessions like New York are more volatile. So with Asian session is just if you want slow markets, that's the best thing. Yeah, and especially if you are willing to maybe have like a 15-minute entry, a bigger stop loss, let it run, whatever. Maybe you're willing to let it run all the way up until London session. That can work perfectly for you. Where you staying now? We're currently in Vietnam, bro. We are currently in Vietnam. Today was a good day as well. Members showed up. Members showed love. What does Asia session represent? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I understand what you mean. What do you mean, brother? Like Asia session is like the Asian markets. When the Asian, it's like early in the morning in Asia time, like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. when the banks are open and banks are trading. So the Asian session, the best trades that you can find there are like things that are more related to Asia time. Like, what is that? That would be JPY, things that have like your JPY. That is like Asian pairs. You understand? And right now I am in Asia. I actually should be trading Asian session. But because now it's actually 10 p.m. for me, bro. It's actually 10 p.m. So if I'm trading Asian session, that means 9 a.m. my time, but that'll be 9 a.m. That'll be 4 a.m. your time. Is it 4 a.m.? I think so. No, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Yeah. I like how Bossy Trades explained it. So Asian session is focused on Asian markets. So any pair that is Asia like in it, like I can think of JPY now. I can't really think of any other pair that is that's inclusive of Asian session pairs. Let's see. I can't think of anything. Yeah, and I can think of JPY. The best currencies to trade Asian Tokyo. JPY? I can only think, but not like AUD. And AUD, it's still valid. It's still normal. You see, this could be USD JPY, GBP JPY, especially GBP JPY, Euro JPY. Oh, this actually was a good one. Euro, bro, I forgot there's Euro JPY in the world. This actually was this. I enjoy trading this, bro, yo. But Euro JPY, AUD JPY, GBP JPY, USD JPY. I thought of one. There's one that I thought of. What was it? USD JPY, GBP JPY. Yeah, but like there's something that I thought of. Oh yeah, but GBP JPY, I did say it. So that's more Asian session, right? Yeah, you see what Nasdaq is doing. So it's obviously out of volume, because if it was volume, this thing was just supposed to go all the way down. But yeah, this one here is now also, you can see, man. You can see it's still going down. So this one here, maybe if you are trading USDT, you can look at it. Price could eventually just drop here and then go back up. Okay, guys. KJPY, yes. KJPY, you thought of it. NZG yes. So those are Asian session. If you want to trade Asian session, you can play around with it. I back then I used to trade it because in South Africa it was in the AM, so it allowed me to trade when people were sleeping. So I just, because I wanted to work at night, because during the day I was still in the hood. People were disturbing me and distracting me because they could come to my house and want to chill with me. But so at night is when I was trading the Asian session, GBP, JPY, Euro, JPY. I used to love those two very much. But GBP, JPY is nice, especially when it overlaps, like that Asian session, London session time frame. Just when Asian session gets into London session, that's where it gets more amazing. But you should always note that GBP is more stronger than JPY, which means that London session is more likely to beat up Asian session. So those are the only two differences. So you see now the market is moving. So guys, tomorrow let's meet up same time. Today we met up. You saw today we saw like literally 5 opportunities, and 5 opportunities actually moved well. So let's try to meet up earlier, like 2:30, just 2:30 when the market opens. 2:30, maybe just before 2:30, if even like 5 more minutes to 2:30, just so we are able to catch those the best moves. This one here, you can look at it. We are gonna just look at it as like a walk. For me, I'm not gonna enter it. So obviously I'll be interested to see how it plays out, and the more these trades are playing out, the more happy I am, because it means that it's still respect. It still respects the way that like my trading plan, because I wouldn't want to change a trading plan just because of an instrument. So let's meet up tomorrow same time. And yeah, man, I'm excited that you guys did pull through. My brother Mukuleko Shongwa, you asked me where you stay now. I'm currently in Vietnam. And yeah, man, we're just taking it easy. We're not bothering anyone. We just want to trying to get our coins up, take care of our family, do wonders. But yeah, man, the best thing that you can do right now is you can also watch the session, go back, see all the setups that played out, see what made them play out, learn from them, take from them, follow through on this US data, see how it plays out. This Nasdaq as well. I'm still positive on my buy being here. So I'm just gonna take it easy, look at it. It might take some time to get here, but I'm still gonna look at it. And as well, gold. Obviously, you remember when I done that tool that I used, I see it coming here at the bottom. Already setup played out. I see it coming here. When it's here, then we're gonna go up. And it makes sense because I used a 2 fib extension, but you can see even here it's inside of a fair value gap. So I see it coming somewhere here going up. It would be nice if it comes here at the bottom, because now I'd get it at the best price. But I see if it comes here and does this thing on the 1 hour, like does this, then I'll wait for the 1 minute and stuff just to see what it does in the 1 minute and then go up with it. But yes, bro, let's do this, guys. Let's meet up on the next session. Thank you so much for the members that joined. I highly do appreciate you for pulling through. Today we had a lot of members. So thank you so much for my brother that donated for us. Highly appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys, for liking, for subscribing. Let's meet up once more tomorrow. A young brother has to get some food, eat, think proper, and yeah, man, let's do this. Peace, team. You're welcome. Cheers, Ledawa, cheers, Ishmael. Away, Windstream, nice one, Kevin. That's true, bro. That's true. Sasha, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Cheers, team. I love you.